Okay guys, we are finally getting the FC off. Yeah, we got the Jeep sitting here. Not done, but Dad needs the trailer, so here we go. Got the winch hooked up to a snatch block and a couple of jacks, and we'll see if we can't get this turned off. Catch that? The ball came undone. You didn't click it on all the way. Okay, here on the FC, we got the passenger door open. And what do we got here? Oh boy, lots of treasures. Yeah. So, I cleaned out the driver's side. It was just dirt and a couple of loose bolts. But this side looks like it's got a lot going on. So, let's dig in through here and see some of the stuff we find. Man, I just don't know. I might put some gloves on. Don't want to catch me none of them hepatitis or haunted virus or whatever else is living in there. Hope if anyone is in here to wake up and come out. So, we got here old gasket. Got just old perforated crap. Old glass that's broken. The heck is this? Those pamphlets. Looks like produce stuff, like for picking produce. Yeah. Here we go. Fruitland Canning Association. At the end of each shift, detach the stuff and give to the employee. So maybe these are time cards or something like that. Yeah, weird. This definitely was a work truck. Nice, got probably a fuel filler neck. Is it for this? I don't know. Old gasket still. Some of the flooring. Oh, sweet. Yeah, vintage. Nice. Old Napa United, probably an oil seal or something. Man, there's just tons of history in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Don't know if it's for this. This is a 57, and that's a 68. Maybe they, maybe they got a new plate at some point in time. But, ooh, look at this. Hey, we got some AC, not even AC Delco. We've got AC spark plugs. Oh, are they new? Look, they're even in the original box. Oh, that's cool. It's pretty much garbage, but I might hold on to a couple of them. Let's see what condition they're in. Oh, no, they definitely been in a car at one point in time. Let's peek over here. What do we got going on in this side of things? Some old Prestone. Yeah, went to summer. Okay, what do we got going on in here? Oh, whoo! Oh my goodness, look at all that buildup. Oh, I did not think this thing had a battery. Wow. 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 Hey, look how shiny the paint is under here. Wow. Well, that's about it. She's not full of too many treasures. I'm glad I didn't find anything dead. Next thing I want to do is get rid of this bad boy. It's blocking the best part of the whole Jeep. I want to see that Jeep logo, man. It's an old horn. There might have been a second one. And I don't know why someone would make such a massive bracket for a horn. I guess they didn't care what it looked like. It's probably a work truck. But, yeah, let's bust this off. I think that looks 1,000 times better. Oh my gosh. Why did they put that on? Ugh. Okay, we've been cleaning in here for about an hour, getting all the nasties out of there, getting this kind of nice and clean. We're not going to do any restoring on it, just want it clean so that it's not nasty. So you can see over here, this floor is 1,000 times better, but there's a little bit of rust. So let's look. I'll show yous. If you look right in here, we can see the floor in a couple of spots. Next, I'm gonna take this guy out so I can work on this engine a little easier. So I already got the screws out, hold it on, and there she goes. Oh, that is gonna be nice. Lots of glass, broken glass on it. And bazinga, there we go. Got the airbox cleaner that's been off of the carb over here. Get us some light. So you can see the airbox wasn't on it, so it's got a lot of debris in there. But shouldn't be too bad. Get that out and then we can start looking at this motor and see if we can't get it running. Okay, now that we got that airbox off, you can kind of see what we got going on in here. So there is a lot of debris. You can see the spark plugs are almost hiding in thick, crusty dirt and poop. You can see down this carburetor that somebody's been trying to poop in there. You can also see in this coolant overflow tank surge bottle that there's tons of chunky nuts and all fun stuff in there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is clean this thing up, put on a mask and start blowing and using the vacuum to get all this stuff out. So let's see what happens. Well, she's all clean. A lot better than she was. You can see down into the spark plug wells now, at least. And when I take those out, I won't get a bunch of garbage in them. So what I think I'm gonna do is squirt a bunch of stuff down with lube. You know, you can never have too much lube. I say that. First things first, this guy's seized, the choke. So let's do that, and the actual guy, see if he'll drip down the cable from there. And our throttle linkage is also pretty jammed up. So let's go on the other side. I love the way that looks now, by the way. In case you forgot. Okay, so got some spray for here. I'm going to get it down in the choke, in the bore as well, because that won't move. Also our linkage over here. See if we can't get this choke to start moving. Oh, there we go, baby. Sweet. Here's a nice little nugget. Got the cap off and looks like somebody's been building a nest in here. So yeah, hopefully they didn't chew anything. And here we go. Oh yeah, yummy. Check that out. Yeah, glad I took that apart. Well, there you have it. Everything's cleaned up pretty decent.
I got almost everything out of there. I got one little piece I still need to get to. But yeah, now maybe our ignition will work. After a million years of trying to get these stinking carburetor bolts out, I have the carburetor out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was not fun. I ended up pulling one of the studs out. That took forever. And let's look down this throat. You know, actually doesn't look too bad. Thank goodness. Okay, let's look at our carburetor. So, pretty sure this is the original Carter. I don't think it's, I don't know if it's the same as the one on the, hold up. It is definitely not the same as the one on the Willys. This is new territory for me, people. But yeah, it's a little bigger, obviously, because it's running a 3.7 liter engine. Carburetor off, looking down inside of it. It's actually not that bad, except for that little cricket right there. Yeah, a little bit of dirt and gummy stuff, but not too bad. I can even blow through one of the jets. Let's get under here and let's see what's in this here oil pan. The stick said almost nothing. So, it's not water. It is pretty black though, and not much in it. You see, it's almost done draining. If you look, we've got our starter cable. It's kind of up in this region. And it runs along the back of the frame. And then up there, I don't know if you can see that. Look how fuzzy that guy got. It split that positive cable to the starter wide open. I mean, holy cow, that thing's like at least a couple inches in diameter. So I'll probably need to replace that because it is touching the frame. And look, in this time that the oil's been draining, it's pretty much gone, so good thing I got some on hand. I got my carburetor out of the sonic cleaner and she looks pretty good. Put the base back on and just making sure I get all the pieces in the right spots. There's a check valve that fell out and I did not know where she went. That's what a parts diagram's for. I've got one of my jets right here that I might run a little cleaner through real quick just to make sure it's good. I'm looking at it through the light and I don't know if you guys can see, but I can sure see through that. Yeah. So, she good. Let's put her in. There we go. Make sure we put it in nice and tight so that next time you try to take it out, it strips. Okay, now check this out. I've got gasket pieces that are jacked up. I actually saw this piece hanging like that down the choke when I was looking through the bore of the carburetor. So it was like that before I took it apart. So I am going to just use a little bit of fuel resistant gasket dressing and see if I can't get this thing to kind of seal up. You know, it's not that critical, it's just the choke. Okay, homies, we got another morning here on the FC, and let's see what we got going on. So, I got some better lighting in here, and we're gonna hop in and see what's what. So, first thing we got going on is I got this carburetor ready to go. Also, I got our radiator out. Yeah, I'll show you that in a little bit. It's pretty screwed. So now I am gonna pull this oil filter housing open and see just how bad she is. So, oh man, it's stuck on there. Yeah, let's see if we can get this turd off. Okay, moment of truth, people. Let's see. Okay, O-ring, trying to save it, keep it intact, because a lot of times the ones you get are wrong with the new oil filters. Got our spring and our little filter. And see if I can't get them to come out. Not too bad. I mean, it's pretty black, but you know, not sludgy at all. Got all the plugs out, as well as all the wires obviously off. And I did a nice squirt of PB down each hole. Got to make sure you angle it, because I don't know if you can see in there, but straight down the spark plug hole is a valve, because this is a flathead. I cleaned the oil filter housing as well as I want to, and then started taking out these nasty wires for the starter. If you look way down in there, right on top of the starter, you can see a nice fire hazard. So that guy's got to come out as well, and I'll need to see if I have one that length. If not, I'm gonna have to run to the store. Oh boy, yeah, there's not much left on this guy. Whoop. Oh yeah, there is not much left on that guy. So that probably would have started a nice fire. I'll throw this thing in the sonic cleaner, and then we'll put some new heat shrink on it, and I'll use it. I might use it for that same purpose, or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, not the best situation, but it's what I got on hand. I really don't want to run to the store and grab another cable. Plus, I know they don't have this gauge, and I don't think they even have this length, so I'd have to make it. So we're putting heat shrink tubing over it, and then some braided cloth, some braided nylon cloth, because yeah, I don't want to go to the store. But yeah, we just slip it on, come over here, we'll heat shrink it. And there she goes. Okay, then I got this braided cloth, the split loom stuff. I really like it. Got it on the Jungle website, and it just splits open like that. I'll wrap it around it like this, and just like that, we'll have a brand new wire, and I won't have to worry about it catching on fire. So, battery's out, and just look at all of that corrosion down in there. Oh my goodness. Not only that, check out this terminal I took off. Yeah, that wire expanded out that far. Holy cow. Okay, we got our new battery, our new cables. I made this one from scratch. Had to go grab some 2 gauge and put a little bit of, and I put a little bit of this nylon mesh on it to keep it from chafing where it goes through the body. And here's my one that goes to the starter that I remade. I wrapped it in a little bit of tape as well. So we got all these here battery cables. We'll get our new 6-volt battery. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna start feeding my wires through. Got the new oil filter here. It's a Wix from Napa, a 51080, and got her in with the spring. And I also have my filter housing, which I blasted and painted real quick. It was really grummy, and I wanted this O-ring that I put, this copper crush washer, to have a good sealing surface, so I painted that up. Okay, we are getting ready to throw oil in this pig, and I got the Rotellas because, you know, it's cheap, and like some other people say, it's got all the vitamins and nutrients. So I'm just gonna give her about 4 quarts and see where she's at. And we'll run this for a bit because this is a high detergent oil, and it'll help clean out a lot of the sludge and stuff that's probably in the bottom of that pan. Kind of like the 3 inches of sludge that were in the bottom of the CJ. Holy cow. That was impressive. Okay, let's see if we got any on the dipstick. Oh yeah, starting to show up. Okay, I got our partial tune-up kit here. Got some new spark plugs, some Autolite 295s. I think these are non-resistor, so should give us plenty of spark. Hope it doesn't mess with our radio. And I also got some new wires as well. So let's get these in and start getting this thing to fire up. Okay, so we tried to turn this guy on, and I jumped the gun a little bit. I was just trying to see if the starter would work, and I didn't have you guys watching. I'm sorry, but all it did was go woo, woo, and I actually noticed that up on the top we don't have a bullpen. So look, that might be part of our problem. So I'm gonna take this bolt out, see if I can match up the other one, clean this thing off a little bit, and we'll get this thing to fire up tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, it's the next day. It's almost 5. I just started about 2 hours ago. I'm feeling like garbage, but stuff's gotta happen, you know. Here's my starter. I dropped it. I dropped it from really far, like all the way up here, 6 foot down. Yeah, I dented it pretty good and tried to straighten it back out, and ended up cracking a little piece, and had to weld that and had to hammer stuff. But hey, look, I got a rebuilt starter. Where the main lug goes onto this starter right here, that was all goobered up. Got that guy fixed, and went to go put it back in. And lo and behold, a quick little, you know, like 5-minute in, good to go, turned into like an hour, because I'll show you. That's right, it was stripped. So I needed a thread cert, popped it in. Okay, well, battery's back in. Starter's in. Let's see if it'll just crank. I've got a really makeshift ignition system right here, and let's just see what she does. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Oh yeah, watch the belts right here. I hear compression. Oh yeah. Okay, do we want to hook the ignition up? Okay, I got some 2-stroke oil in some fresh gas. We'll give her a little snog and see what happens. You know what? I want my spark tester real quick to see if we're actually getting sparkles. We just got our inline spark tester here. We're gonna watch to see if we get spark. Nope. Spark. I swear there needs to be more of it than that. Look how worn out it is. Check this out. You guys see that? See how it's worn at an angle? Here you go. You see it? See how it's...
Oh yeah.
We have spark. Check it out. We just cleaned our cap and rotor real quick and check it.
Oh,
Oh.
she wants to go. Oh, she wants it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to go.
Okay. Okay.
Cold-hearted, cold-blooded, slow turning. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Take your hand off. Give her a little snog as I'm doing that. On my hand. Oh, it was running.
So close. Yeah!
Oh, it ran for a couple seconds. You know what we should do?
What?
We should hook some fuel to it. Hook a fuel line and put a fuel tank up on top, and we'll gravity feed it some fuel and see what she does.
Okay.
Makeshift fuel setup. Pass that over to you. Okay, now let that bowl fill up real quick. Remember, I semi rebuilt that carburetor, so we should be good.
She ran for a little bit. Come on, baby. Yeah. It's alive. Woo!
Oh, she's gonna run. Yep. Okay, guys, she is a runner. Woo! Yeah. Okay, so we need to get our choke dialed in. I want to get a fuel system put to it now that we know it's gonna run. We'll get a fuel pump coming, and yeah, I love seeing this smoke coming out of this carburetor. Ooh, it makes me happy. Stay tuned for our next video. We're gonna try and get this thing on the road. We gotta get an axle under it, radiator in it, brakes, all that fun stuff. But yeah, she should be on the road pretty quick. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.